And hello. And hello. So my name's Finley.
My name's Marley.
We're just two silly girls on the Unserious Podcast.
What did she say? What you say? That you only meant well, cause you did. What you say?
Jason Derulo.
That it's all for the best.
So a little update on that. We haven't filmed in like a month.
It's been like 2 weeks.
Basically a month. Okay, we were supposed to film last week, but we had some issues. We just didn't.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
3 weeks.
We were supposed to film last week. But we're back. And we're kind of matching today. They're black. And I actually have something very scandalous to talk about today.
Do I know one?
No, you don't, because this just happened today.
Oh my gosh, then go for it.
Okay, so I really hate this lighting a little bit, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I look really pale. I like hate being pale. I don't know if I ever said that. Also, I did my nails.
Period.
They're
That's
press-ons, but yeah, they're really cute and I like them. I hate being pale. But anyways, so, you know, the whole English teacher scandal.
Yeah.
You do. Okay.
Oh my gosh, should we...
Basically, my English teacher quit. That's how you
Oh,
need
I
to-
thought my English teacher. That's what I thought you were talking about.
No.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about my English class.
Then we can talk about mine.
Yes. Then we can talk about yours,
Okay.
because that's another English scandal. There's a lot of really not good things going on in the English department.
Or just...
Falling apart.
Department, clearly, because of the thing I sent you today.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, they put that on the Almost Friday.
They did?
Yes, and then
The ad or, like, that picture?
I think it was just an ad. Or, like, on the thing, like, on the website. On
Like-
the Journal and Courier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought they...
Hello? That's my dog, everybody. Also, we're at my house.
Yeah.
We're in my room, in case you didn't recognize it. We're back in my room because
Yeah.
I just... 6'7". Okay, so basically, after you sent it to me, one of my friends also sent it to me. Because someone posted it on the Almost Friday.
Basically, a teacher was playing a video for the class, and an ad came up, and it was for inappropriate things.
For adult websites. But I don't understand, like, I don't think that's the teacher's fault.
I mean, I feel like ads are kind of, like, targeted. I know, that's what I thought, though.
No. That's not
what
true.
I thought. That's what
That's
I thought.
not true, because I've had a lot of ads like that. Not, like, for those websites, but, like, for, like, games that are, like, suggestive. So, no.
But also, like, that wouldn't be allowed as an ad on, like, our computers.
That's true.
So.
I don't know. Do you know who it was?
No. That's why I
Okay.
asked. Because my mom asked if she knew anything.
Well, I was gonna like subscribe to go and see if I could do it, but I was like, no, it's okay. Okay, so back to the whole English scandal. So I am a straight A student. Okay, that's me. Straight A, 4.0 GPA, and that's great. And so my English teacher quit like 2 weeks ago. Like, legit.
This is new.
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago, quit. Did you know that? Did I tell you about that?
No, I just knew she hadn't been there for a while.
Oh.
Because she hadn't been there for, like, 2 months now.
Yeah, so she quit. Anyways, so we had another teacher take over. But this teacher is also not teaching us. Like, she's not in the classroom with us. So we have, like, a permanent sub, and he's great. No hate to him. No hate to this teacher either. I understand that it's a tough spot for everybody. But I have been getting C's and D's on, like, all my assignments. So today, I got a paper back that I fully filled out. I fully answered every single question. I gave examples, like, everything. There were 3 points that were taken off, which made sense because it wasn't great, okay? I understand why I got those 3 points taken off, because I did not mention the time period. That's what we were supposed to do for those 3, but Wasn't a big deal. That's great. But then I got a bunch of other points taken off because I was too vague or I needed a longer answer. But there was no minimum of what I needed to write. So I'm tired of getting C's and D's because I'm not that kind of student. And like I still have a 99 in the class, but since this teacher has stepped in, I went from 103% in this class to a 99 within a week. That's 4%, everybody. And I understand that it's a harder class because it is an academic class and it's not just like a general. I understand that it's harder and more rigorous, but my teacher who quit has sent me emails praising my work, has put comments on my assignments praising my work, like recommended me to go to a dual credit course because of how good my stuff is. And you can see that when she was teaching me and I was actually getting instruction in the classroom, I was still getting like good grades. I got 3 B's for the whole first quarter, and they were on over 100-point tests. Those were my only B's. And they were like 80s or like 85s. So like, basically, my mom had to email them and the principal about it today because
I feel that.
We're both fed up with it. And so now we're going to turn it over to Marley because Marley's is a little bit more serious than me getting C's.
So, I had a teacher for 2 weeks, but at the beginning of the year, she was pregnant. And she told us she was literally leaving in 2 weeks for maternity leave, and she was going to be gone the whole year. So...
Oh, wait, okay, so yes, okay. I'm understanding now. Because I don't think I knew that.
Okay. You thought it was our regular teacher?
Right, that's where I was confused.
No.
Okay, so now I'm understanding.
Yes.
Okay.
So then we get a permanent sub, which most of the time if it's just a sub, that's not great. But she just got out of college last year. She's literally studied to be an English teacher. She was a student teacher last year for an honors class, or English with someone. But she was only 1 semester. And now I know that she didn't grade any essays in this student teaching
obviously.
thing. And so, September 25th, I had an essay due over the Crucible. I turned it in. I know it wasn't great, but I'm also a straight A student, so I knew it wasn't great, but I knew it was an A or a B.
And we also don't, like, here's the thing. This is what you guys don't understand. We aren't taking easy classes.
Right. This is an academic course.
Like, we take academic courses. We take, like, pretty much honors courses. Like, we're both in Biology 2, which is a college course. Like, you have to sign up through a college.
Right.
To take this course.
I'm in pre-calc, which is a college course.
Right. I have over a 100 in my bio class.
Bio?
Yeah. In bio, I have, like, 101.
I'm a 98 right now.
Yeah.
Like...
So, like, we're good students.
And so it's not necessarily easy classes. So, September 25th, I turned this essay in. Like, on time. It's on topic. Complete. It's the length requirement. I've got my works cited. It's in MLA format. All of this stuff.
Works cited correctly, by the way.
Everything's correct.
By the way.
And so, last week, I woke up, or I went to school, and she was like, all right, guys, like, I'm going to put your grades in tonight for this essay, which is 5 weeks after I turned this essay in, first of all. 5 weeks.
I hate late grading. I hate it. Like, please do not. Like, that's the good thing about the whole English thing for me.
Is that everything's
like everything's getting put in.
Yeah, so you know where you stand.
Right. So it's like I can change.
So it's 5 weeks later. That was in first quarter. It should have been put in first quarter grade, but it can't now. So she puts it in second quarter. I had a 90 in the class at the time because we had like 3 grades in, and I'll get back to that. So I had like 3 grades. I had a 90. I wake up in the morning, and my Power School app on my phone doesn't work, but I still get the notifications if a letter grade changes. So the same night, I had my math test put in, and I got exactly what I thought I was going to get, so it's fine. I look, my English grade has dropped from a 90. On my notifications, an F. It went to an F. And I can't just go on the app, so I have to sign in on my phone, and I'm, like, panicking. I got a 43% on it.
Sorry, when I got told that, I started, like, I was so mad for you.
And, like, I had convinced myself by talking to other people that morning before I went to the class that it was, like, a mistake. Like, maybe she forgot to multiply by 2 to put it out of 100. Maybe it's 43 out of 50. Like, that's where I had convinced myself. So I'm walking to my class, my English class, and this girl comes up behind me. She's in my class, and she goes, Marley, what'd you get on your essay? And I was like, a 43%. And she was like, okay, so it's not a mistake because she got a D. And then my heart just sunk because it wasn't clearly a mistake. We get into class and everyone's complaining about their essays. Basically, she gives them back after we finish an assignment that day. So I finish it as fast as I can and get my essay back. And I've heard everyone else's grades. Mine is the worst, besides one kid who got a 0 because he didn't turn in his works cited. He then later turned in his works cited and he ended up with a D. So mine is the worst. Which is weird because there are, like, the guys that don't pay attention, never do anything, who got, like, D's and B's.
So you're telling me this guy turned it in late and he got a higher grade than you?
Yeah. He turned in his essay when it was due. But he didn't do the work cited, so that was an automatic 0. But then she was like, you can turn it in now, and she gave him the points back.
6-7.
And he actually did get a 67 on it.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
So she gives us our essay back, but there's the rule. We can't talk to her or ask her any questions about it for 24 hours. Which, at the time, I was very upset about, because I was like, I just want to know why. But it makes sense, because if I had talked to her then, I would have gone crazy on her.
We talked about this.
Like, I would have unleashed something I shouldn't have unleashed. So, in the long run, it was a good thing.
She would have seen red.
Yeah. She wouldn't have seen anything ever again.
Marley is a ginger, by the way, everybody. So she would have siphoned 3% of her soul.
Do you read more?
Yes. Oh my gosh, he keeps them in his vest.
I know.
I thought it was so funny. He, like, pulled it out one night. I was like, oh, you keep it in your vest. That's cute. Okay, anyways.
So, yeah. So, the next day, I get into class, and I'm like, I wrote all over this essay because she made comments, and I wrote all over it, like, defending myself, like, saying why, like, what I did. And, I get into class, and she's not in there, and everyone shows up. Bell rings. Which is fine, because normally sometimes there are, like, probably 2 days a week where she comes in after the bell. And so, we wait, and it's like 10 minutes. Find out she's not here today. She left early because she felt nauseous. And so, we go to a different teacher's room, all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. At this point, my parents were upset. My dad was most upset that there hadn't been grades put in. I had 4 grades from the first week of the quarter. But then there was also, like, an extra credit paper from the first week of the quarter, I remember, because that's when I was on fall break. I missed it. I turned it in, and it hasn't been graded. And, it's, first of all, that extra credit's still not put in. But, so, at this point, my parents were, like, ready to send an email to her after I talked to her. But I couldn't talk to her. So they decided to send the email now, since lots of other people had sent emails. So then they send the email. She never answers. The next day, I talk to her. And I'm asking her questions about things that she marked. And she's like, well, I didn't take off for that. Oh, well, yeah, blah, 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 but I didn't take off for that. And so I'm like, okay, let's stop. How did I lose 57 points if the things you marked weren't what you took off for?
Where are we getting these 57 points from? 67 points,
like,
maybe.
Clearly. Like, ugh. And so she's like, well, it was just clarity. And you were too vague.
If I get one more comment that I am vague, I'm going to beat somebody up. I am not an English major. That is not my job. If I state what I am trying to say and I can say it in 2 sentences, I'm not saying it in 5. If I can say it in 2, I'm saying it in 2. I am a woman of little words. I am like Gatsby in The Great Gatsby. Leave me alone! Ugh, it makes me so mad. I'm sorry. I've been crashing out about it all day. So, I'm sorry for yelling at you guys, but I am a woman of little words sometimes. I like to yap, but sometimes, you know, if I can get my point across in 2 sentences, I'm getting my point across in 2 sentences, okay? Not 7, not 6 or 7, not 10, 2.
Yeah,
Sorry.
so I was just like, well, it made sense to me, like, all this stuff, and she was like, well, yeah, I guess essays are kind of subjective. And then she literally said, and I was, like, kind of harsh on you. And I was like, why me? Why me? Because and even if you are harsh on me, isn't it crazy that I got a 43?
Lowest grade in the class, by the way.
It was funny because this one girl, like when she was talking to the whole class, this one girl goes, well, like all of us came from English classes that sent us to this academic class because we were A, B students and we wrote A, B essays, and now all of us are getting F's and D's and C's. Isn't that a sign? And she was like, well, this is an academic class. And then another girl goes, yeah, but the other academic classes aren't getting F's on their essays. So yeah. So basically, I ended up getting it raised to a 76, which is still not where it should be, but I'll take what I can get.
Yeah.
Because now my grade's an 88. I can get that up to an A. I could not get a 58 up to an A.
There was no hope coming back from that.
Yeah. I literally was like, there goes my 4.0 train. Like, there goes my perfect transcript.
Might as well just flunk
I
out.
might as well not care anymore.
Might as well drop out.
Might as well get pregnant.
Might as well start doing drugs.
Might as well.
Might as well. That's what we should call this episode.
Might
as well.
So, it was this whole thing, and like, no, because then, Friday, was it yesterday? Monday. So last Friday, she was like, there's going to be a quiz on a test on Monday over American Gothic, and it's going to be super easy, like, this is just to boost your grade, and like, she gave us a study guide. I studied the study guide. I take the test. I get a 76% on it, and everyone got C's on it. And she said that it was supposed to boost our grade. Girl.
Yeah, from the F.
Oh, you're so right. I'd rather have I just don't know. Literally every single person I told in that day that I got a 43, they were like, well, I would be like sobbing my eyes out. And I'm like, here I am. I'm just trying not to put my emotions onto you. Because I did cry. I cried that morning. I did the common like...
I'm sorry. She told me that we went out and we went to the gym. I have a time lapse. I'm going to post that on our TikTok.
Okay.
By the way, I have TikTok. I don't know if I've said that. I have TikTok.
Have you signed into our TikTok account?
No, but I can. I have her email.
Okay.
On my phone. But anyways, so we went out and she was like, yeah, so basically I taped the essay to my wall so it's a reminder that I'm a failure. I was like, okay, Marley.
I'll insert a picture here. It is taped next to my bedroom door. My mom,
It's very funny. It's very tasteful.
I was, well, because it's written in blue ink, and then, like, I wrote all over it, so it's basically just, like, me fighting my teacher,
very
which
modern.
Which is,
very Gen Z.
There was a song that was playing when I was driving home within that day, and it was, like, oh my gosh, like, you said you would pray for me, but you were digging my grave or something like that. And we shared the same it was, like, about how, like, someone, like, cuts, like, puts the knife behind, like, holding the knife behind your back.
Yeah.
And that whole time, I was screaming that song, and I was pretending it was her. I was like, we were in the same classroom, and you liked me, and now you're giving me a 43. I was livid. I was so upset. But, yeah, so it's taped next to my door. I almost taped it on my bathroom mirror, but that was a little much. So in my bathroom mirror, I have, you are Marley Pruitt. And then I'm like, you are unique, you are beautiful, you are kind, you are strong, you are determined, you are loved, and then...
You are not a failure.
I didn't put that.
You are not a failure.
No,
your grades do not define you.
I just need that, like, painted on a wall.
Real?
You are not a
Right
43%.
Here. Everyone, this is what's going to be on my wall from now on. Your grades do not define you. You are not a 43%.
I should put that in my bio.
Yes, oh my gosh, that's so smart.
I'm going to get that
please.
tattooed one day. If I get a tattoo,
Yes.
I'm just going to get 43% tattooed.
Yes, I like that.
No.
It's the junior year crash out, everybody.
I like tap it every time I walk out of my door, and I'm like, you did that.
Love you. You did that. Congrats. Oh my gosh. Can we just take a moment of silence for all of the English teachers? And can we just... Okay.
This junior year sucks.
Look, junior year is bad, okay? Junior year is bad. Don't get me wrong, but... Hello? We're gonna have a special guest, everybody. Junior year is bad. Don't get me wrong.
There's this sophomore girl she's like, why is it so bad? And I'm like, just wait.
You have to figure it out. You have to figure it out yourself. Are you gonna come say hello? It's Maddox. Everybody, it's my brother.
Hi, guys.
Okay, so anyways, we were chatting it up, and then we need to probably end the episode. This is gonna be a long one.
We just talked about, I swear, I think I
English
talked for
teachers.
10 minutes.
English teachers, period. 43%, period. That should be our hashtags from now on. Hashtag 43%. Junior year is bad enough as it is, okay? No social life. I, like, barely get out of my bed. I'm waking up at, like, right before I have to leave. I'm dressed in PJs almost every day. I literally hate everything. Like, it's
I talked to like 3 people.
It's like 7th grade all over again. 7th grade crash out, okay? But I'm older and I can drive. So
Drive off
technically,
of a bridge.
I'm more dangerous here in this situation. I am more dangerous in this situation. But there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and that is
We've got a year and a half, honey.
that is the fact that
Where's the
after
tunnel?
this year is over, senior year is going to be so easy. All of this struggling.
Honey, pre-calc
Is-
isn't easy.
Okay, stop. All of this struggling is so that our senior year is easy, and it's gonna be so much better.
Yeah, I'm gonna be able to do like 3 classes and then I can leave.
I have to take 2, and then but I'm doing the preschool again, and I'm doing Spanish 4, so I'm gonna be studious my senior year still, but
Me
I think
too.
I won't have it in 9th or 10th period. So yeah, we love you. Jesus loves you. That should be your reminder. Your new reminder. You are not a 43%. We love you. Jesus loves you. Put your man pants on. Don't be afraid to tell people that you love them.
Yes.
And don't be a raccoon.
Don't be one.
And that's it. Yeah.
Don't be the 43%, though.
Okay, that's not your reminder, Maddox.
Give, you go get those $7 drinks. Give someone a compliment. And your grades don't define you. You are not a 43%.
That's right.
And we love you so much.
Clock it!
Lock it. Okay, love you.